guys, Mrs. Hawkins for a little bit of math today. So we're going to do some reviewing and practice because we're all about practice right now. I've got my number line here. You have a number line, but it looks a little different. Miss Becky sent one home to you. But this is your numbers in order, starting with 0. Mine goes up to 30. I think yours goes up to 20, but you don't need to have more than 10 right now. Well, maybe you need 12. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll see how the game goes. So I've got my number line. I'm ready. I've got everything with me that I need to do my job. So the first one is a worksheet where we are going to look at a number. That number is 5. We're going to tally mark the number, and if you remember, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the slash dance, and then I'm going to fill in 5 on the 10 frame. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Miss Becky's going to come around. I'm going to trace. I'm going to use a marker so you can see, but you can use a pencil. I'm going to trace my number. I'm going to say 5. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, my slash dance on the 5th one. Then I'm going to make my 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can make your 10 frame any way you want to make 5. I like to make mine in a row because then I can easily recognize that that is 5. Okay, so I'll do one more, then you'll be able to do the rest on your own. 3. Notice how I say it out loud as I write it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's what you're going to do with that little 10 frame. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do, actually it's not flipped over, it's by itself, but I'm going to show you the same thing because we're just going to do all our math in this one video. So this is called Domino Edition, and remember the dominoes are just the little dots. I know you guys probably have the game at home, but we're going to count. So this is a 1. We're going to count the dots and then write the number. Plus, that's our addition sign, plus 1, 2, 3. And then how many in all? I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many in all. So 1 plus 3 equals 4. And we're going to start using that math language, plus and equals, okay? So I'm going to go to the next one. That's a 1 plus 2 equals 3. And I'm going to use that language again. I'm going to repeat it. 1 plus 2 equals 3. And that's going to put it in your head in a really good spot. Let's do the last one. 2 plus 2 equals, anybody know? That's right. I heard somebody shout it out, 4. So that's how you're going to fill out this addition worksheet. And you're going to do a great job writing your numbers. Now this one is a little different. Oh, and I used a marker so it went through. So that's okay. That's how you learn. Mistakes are good. I'm going to flip mine over like that. But you're going to be doing the whole sheet. Now I'm going to get out my little double dice, and I'm going to use the double dice this time. So I love these little dice. They're so fun to play with. So I'm going to roll my die, and I'm going to look at the big number on top, which is, in this case, a 1. And I'm going to write it here. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm going to make the domino. Oop, another mistake. I'm going to make my 1. I'm going to make my dot. Then I'm going to look on the inside, and I don't know if you can see, but that's a little 3 on the inside. So then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to go ahead and make my number sentence. 1 plus 3 equals, we know this, 4. Okay? So I'm just going to count these little dots, and I'm going to look at the inside one. I'm going to use my fingers because my finger is attached to my brain, and it's a good tool. Don't ever be afraid to use your finger, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to double check my answer. That is correct, okay? So we're going to send home these 2 worksheets. Maybe I'll do one more just so you get the idea. So these could be big numbers. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's a little teeny 3 on the inside. So I'm going to put 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to write 6 plus 3. Now let's say I don't know how to count up yet, so I'm going to use my number line. I'm going to find the 6 right here, and then I'm going to go up 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. And so that number is 9. So 6 plus 3 equals 9. Okay, so that's how I would do it if I didn't know how to count up yet, or I could count the dots. There are many ways to get math right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's my 9. And I double checked my work and I'm good to go. So that's your beginning addition lesson for now. See you later. Bye.